An oath in the snow. Adrian moves first. He draws his sword and steps in fast. The blade cuts through the cold fog toward the rider's shoulder. The enemy answers with a sharp lift of the spear. Ice spikes burst from the ground, forcing Adrian to step back half a pace. He does not retreat far. Speed is everything, like crossing a broken bridge in one breath. Adrian signals CEFR. The dragon surges forward and beats its wings. A hard wind tears the fog apart. With the fog gone, the rider's sight is exposed. Adrian takes the half-second he needs. His sword slides along the spear shaft and cuts a leather guard strap. The rider's grip slips. Adrian drives the sword hilt into the rider's helmet. A dull clang. The rider stumbles. The mask shifts and tired eyes appear, stubborn but human. Adrian's sword stops at the rider's throat. 1 inch more and it ends. But Adrian remembers the vision. If Frostcrown's fire dies, war will not end. It will grow worse. Desperate people do desperate things. Adrian lowers his sword. He turns and locks the fire casket to the saddle at his side. That single motion puts him in danger. It is like offering his own neck to the blade. The enemy rider freezes. His spear tip drops a little. "I'm taking the fire," Adrian says. But fire should not belong to only one throne. He wipes his blood along the edge of his sword. Then he points the sword tip toward a second empty slot in the stone. "The source answers an oath," he says. "If you are willing to bind it with your vow, it will burn for you too." The rider's breathing grows heavy. His eyes move between the empty slot and Adrian's face. His hands tighten, then loosen, then tighten again. Far away, more wings sound in the sky. Not one dragon, several. Frostcrown reinforcements, or the capital's riders, or something older that the fire has awakened. CEFR spreads its wings. Snow rises like a storm of white letters. Adrian climbs into the saddle and grips the sword again. He looks back once. The enemy rider stands at the edge of the stone ring. His spear lifts slowly, then lowers, as if he is choosing between survival and something harder. The fire casket warms against the saddle, like a heartbeat. Adrian knows the journey home will be no easier than the journey here, and he knows the real war may only be beginning. Not a war of steel, but a war of what people become when the world forces them to carry impossible weight. CEFR leaps into the gray sky. The stone ring shrinks below, and the red crack looks like an eye that stays open. Behind them, the enemy rider places a hand on his weapon, and for the first time, he does not chase. Snow keeps falling. Winter remains deep, and the fate of the life torch rests inside one fire casket and inside 2 oaths that have not yet been spoken.